Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. And for the Grue Rume Show today, I got an amazing, cool guest, and his name is Alex Garfin. He stars in Superman and Lois, the television series, and he plays the role of Jordan Kent. And I'm really looking forward to talking to him about the show, about his life, and he even does a little bit of music too. So I'm looking forward to talking to him about that. He seems like a super cool guy, super nice guy, and I'm really looking forward to having a nice chat with him. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Room, and my interview with Alex will be coming up very shortly. This is my Grue Room, and as always, welcome to my nightmare. Stay tuned. Okay, guys. Vince, welcome back to Grue, and thank you, Alex, for coming on.
You've never been on here before? I think I've been. Have I been on here? I've been on here twice.
Yeah. That's right. You were on here twice already.
So, so third time's the charm.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, well, the first thing I wanted to say, I'm like caught off guard a little bit. I love talking to Vince.
You off. It's okay. Yeah, we need some fanning off. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here, bro.
So, the first thing I wanted to ask is actually for Alex. Like, from season one.
Wait, the first question's for Alex? Oh yeah, this is his interview, so that makes sense. Wait a second. Oh, sorry, I think I look. Sorry. Yeah, this is going amazing already.
Yeah, exactly. From like season one up till now, like how what do you think of the growth of your Jordan Kent for Superman and Lois?
Right. I mean, that's a big one. I mean, a lot of times what I tell people is that, if you ask me what I wanted to do when I first started acting seriously, it was to never be Leo DiCaprio. It was always to be Bryan Cranston. I always wanted to like develop a character over years and take someone that was in one distinct place and slowly show their evolution through extraordinary circumstances into the next. And I was lucky enough to get this role that does precisely that. So yeah, in the beginning, he was really shy. He was really aloof. He would kind of lash out on people.
Mm-hmm.
And he still has those tendencies because he's still the same person, but very much so in these later seasons, we're starting to see him develop maturity, and especially maturity along the lines of where he's hurting himself and other people and his relationships, like the one with Sarah is an obvious one. I think my dog wants to be in the interview too. I think
definitely. Hey, bring in the dog as well.
Yeah.
What's your dog's name?
Felix. It's a guy. Chewbacca.
I know. He does resemble him a lot.
What is it like? They really decided to make that movie with a whole character that just makes the one noise, and it's amazing. They did it so well. It's like the first I'm Groot,
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I know. It's like, here's just a monster character that says one fucking thing, but they understand what he's saying. But also R2D2 is like that too. He's going. Like,
I know.
Yeah, right. It's like, right. You can't say shit. Right? I also like how like people really get into like the languages of all this, Klingon and all that, but they'll never decode R2D2. No, there's no real basis to that. No, there's not. It's. I think it's in part. There's psychic. No basis to the R2D2 language. You know what's interesting? What if it's like some sort of futuristic telepathy, and that noise is not the language, but that noise just means the message sent. That's true. You know what I mean? Like it's you got mail. Or maybe they just maybe there is a drone or robot language where like the different frequencies mean different things, and they just know it. It's like standard knowledge to know this. I think like there was a language someone really developed in real life. There you go, Felix.
Really?
Someone developed a language in real life that was whistle tones, like you could communicate like just by notes. Yeah. I remember learning about it once.
Oh wow, okay.
But yeah, that's how my character evolves in season 1.
All right. Well, this is something I guess both of you could actually do. Vince, is there a certain scene that you like him in? Like is there a scene that you love the most if you watch Superman and Lois?
I like the one where he's flying through the night sky with his goggles, because he put that on his Instagram story. So it's like, that's the only one. It's the only reason why. But I have seen I've seen a few episodes, and Alex is just a good actor. He knows what he's doing, and he's the next Bryan Cranston.
You know what? I love the part where you're the wolf.
Yes.
The wolf.
I don't like that.
Do you become a wolf?
I do, yeah. It's I look more like a Neanderthal with sharp teeth.
But it's not like you as like do you grow fur?
I grow sideburns.
Yeah.
Teeth. A fucking like my brow gets like really like very accentuated brow.
Right.
Really
I mean, it's all about the eyes, though. You got the glowing eyes. That's all that matters.
Glowing eyes. My eyes glow yellow.
Yellow. That's kind of dope. I'm surprised I never saw that.
Yeah, no, it's chill. It's fine. I don't know. It's not. I'm not. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's classic Teen Wolf, so that's kind of cool to say that I got to like have the glowing eyes and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like people love that.
That's true. People really do eat that. They really do eat that.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
That's all right, Bob. That's all right. So how's it going?
I'm very happy to see her.
Do you think there's any possible chance? Sorry, this has nothing to do with the interview. It doesn't matter. I can run to a store really quick in between the tapings of things.
Yeah, sure.
Right, cool. Sorry, we just have so much. I have so much more right now.
It's all good. So, Alex, like, is there a certain scene that you had the most fun filming, like throughout the whole show?
Yeah. Not the whole. Well, the whole show is a difficult question, but if you're talking about pure fun, then I would say I believe it's in the episode coming out. So you better watch it. There is something burping in the middle. No, you better watch it. No, but there's like this point where I can't spoil it. But while flying, there was some antics. So no, the flying is
not gonna spoil it while I was flying.
No, I just fly two seasons old. That's true. If they're watching my interview, they know I'm flying. Hopefully,
antics. That was fun. Were you on like strings?
Yeah, no, they hoist you up.
Well, that's fine.
They have a vest underneath, and there's two types. There's a swivel harness and then a jerk vest. And
what is a jerk vest?
But the jerk vest is just. It's
Hold on, I gotta put my jerk vest on.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, but the swivel harness is just connected to your hips. So there are two little bars that go out like here and here.
Okay.
And that rotates you this way.
Well, you're in this thing called a tuning fork.
And it's like
right. And you're just connected here, and then you can lay flat, which is really hard to do because it's like a trunk lift.
Right.
And
what does the jerk vest do?
The jerk vest
you up.
Yeah. So if you're just going up and down, or like you're getting jerked around,
up and down, or just like little like shakes.
Maybe or no? You can do that a little bit. Sometimes also, and like this is like really old school practical. They'll have you like if you watch the pilot of this season. I don't know if that's what it's called, but like season 3, episode 1. Yeah. Like they had this thing where I was trying to save a crane from falling, right? And I like lasered it, and then I'm like trying to hold it up. And casually just I know, right? It's like it's ridiculous. And we're also like in Kuala Lumpur or somewhere.
Oh, wow.
And Soups ends up saving the crane from falling down because I screw it up. It falls down, and there's a shot of Soups looking up at me and me looking down at my father. A chicken noodle down there, and the camera. The camera is facing up as I'm standing on a box, and they just had me go on my tippy toes to make it seem like I'm floating around a little bit. But you're just
and you went like this, and you did a little.
No, literally. They just look like, bro, this is the easiest way to get this shot. Like sometimes they just have you standing.
I used to make iMovies, and I had my sister play Supergirl in one, and I had her just jump in slow motion. Like I slowed it down so she started to levitate, and then I literally had her just like stay on a fucking chair and do this, right? Like literally exactly that. So it's funny you say that.
That's actually kind of cool.
I mean, it fucking works. It works.
I saw a couple of those movies. You showed me them like a long time ago when we were with your uncle. You showed me one or two of them.
Oh, fuck. Maybe there was better ones that I don't have anymore, sadly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Highly productive.
So, like, you both work with the same guy that plays your father. So, how's it like being the son of a wolf and Superman?
How is it being the son of a wolf? Oh wait,
being the son of a wolf, it's kind of wild. I mean, there's so many of us in a little pack. And the moon comes out. It's heyday. It's heyday. No, Tyler's great to work with. I love Tyler. He's a good guy.
That was cool. I mean, I only worked with him for a few days, honestly. I mean, that was about it. There wasn't that many scenes I wasn't with him, but yeah, he's super professional, and he's there to like. I mean, if he knows you're a newcomer, he'll definitely help you out and push you to have the best product. Yeah, and he understands the script. He understands like you can tell he's been in the business for a while because he's able to just find like good beats to hit in like an efficient manner, but also like that works for the scene emotionally. So that's cool. But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a really cool guy. He's fun guy.
Yeah, he seems it.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, I've gotten a lot of time with him now, and he's very interesting too. Like you don't expect. He's very intelligent. Like he's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And he likes to keep his life, I think, how he likes it. He's very specific with his life.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a joy. He's a good guy to work with. Good father. Good fake father to the two of us.
Good fake father.
Definitely, I'm sure he will be a father at some point in his life because
Yeah.
Like it makes sense.
We're brothers, one universe removed. Half brothers.
That's true. Yeah.
Alternate.
Yeah. We need to open the portal. I kept saying that.
Definitely, yes, definitely.
Is your show canon though? That's a question.
Like if there was a portal and like R2D2 stepped out, like I'm talking about like completely other shows, like Yoda starts coming in and like it's heyday. We got renewed on CW. We don't know what's going on.
It doesn't even matter what networks it's from. It's like
right.
Any fucking. It doesn't matter if it's Disney or fucking.
The cast of Friends comes in. David Schwimmer. Oh, what am I doing here? Yeah. Where's Rachel?
Wait, who's that?
I don't know. David Schwimmer from Friends.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friends is like fine. I like honestly. Will and Grace is pretty fucking great.
I haven't seen
that was a good show. Yeah.
I would say it's funnier than Friends for sure.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That cast is like killing it. They're bringing their best every day, and like the amount of energy it would take to film that, but they do it. There's so many fucking lines too. Like
I'm a big Seinfeld fan. I love.
Yeah.
You see like Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, I love it. I love Curb. Both the Larry David shows.
Yeah,
they're great. Yeah.
So how did you learn the fight scenes for the show? Like, did you already know going in like how to do certain scenes, or did they have someone on set show you how to do like the fights for your character?
That's like kind of a long journey that started out with me kind of getting tipped off that I was gonna do more super stuff in season 2 by season 1. In season 1, I knew the character as this kid struggling with the powers, but I didn't really know or if/when it would ever culminate into him saving people with that. I wasn't sure if that's the direction he would go into. But I got tipped off that he was mid-season 1, and I go up to our amazing head of stunts, Rob Hader, and I go, look, I don't know how to use a gym. I don't know how to fight. I don't know anything. And he really took me under his wing, and he introduced me to Kirk Jakes, who is the fight instructor. And since then, Kirk and I have become extremely close friends. And I even got my gold sash from his Kung Fu studio, which was great because he only does the test every couple of years. And I was the first actor to get it.
Is gold sash the second?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was
yellow. We call it yellow belt.
Yeah.
But gold sounds way cool.
Gold sounds way cooler, right?
Gold sash.
They always say that.
Yellow belt.
I don't know if it's a Canadian thing or what, but
no. Actually, I think it's a karate mainly.
It's gung fu.
Gung fu. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, so there's a mix of kickboxing in there and a lot of traditional stuff. Like we do what's it called? Wing Chun. We do a lot of Wing Chun.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like Vince knows how to do it as well.
I'm sorry?
I said it actually looks like Vince knows how to do it.
Black sash. I'm just kidding. Black belt. Yeah, I do have a black belt. I've been doing it I did it for a while, for like 10 years. I did Kung Fu. And that was really fun. I mean, that actually wasn't. I was pretty good at it though. Yeah, I did well, but like I didn't love doing it. My dad wanted me to do this shit. but it was fun. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Either way, that's how the fights kind of came along. And now I pretty much do almost all of my own fights. I don't do my own stunts because we have people that would do that way better than me. And that goes out to Liam Boyce, who is just awesome. And he's been doing my stunts since day one. The first day he came in, he did this stunt where in the pilot, Jordan falls off the router into the pipes onto the floor. The pipes fall on him. He did that stunt on day one.
Oh my God.
Ever since then, I was like, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty awesome.
Wow. Damn. Okay. And did you ever have any ideas for Jordan and pitching it to the team? Like, did they ever listen to any of your stuff for your character? And
yeah. So I actually had a couple. There, at least in this previous season, I think possibly the most notable would be the goggles. So when they were fitting me for the suit, they had me wearing these funky goggles, and I said they kind of look like aviator goggles. And they're like, yeah, I guess that's what we're kind of going for. It's an homage to Superboy in the comics. And I went to them with the idea that they could be given to me by my grandfather, and the whole suit would be given to me by my grandfather in the DoD. Which I think they already have that plan, but I said that what if it was because it was his grandfathers from World War I? I think they changed it to his fathers from World War II. But either way, that got in the script, and it kind of led to that really nice scene between me and Dylan, who, by the way, is just a really big pleasure to work with. Dylan Walsh, who was my grandfather. He's dope. Like, it's always kind of like a great experience when I get to work with him because he has like reams of experience and he's super respected, but he's also just a great guy. He has all these crazy stories.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like when you really think about it, and like you know what I always described it as? It's like a little bit like Divergent. You ever see that, like where they have like the Dauntless and the Abigail? I don't remember what the rest are called. Like they have some people that are so niche, and they're so niche to the point that they're professionals at it. And they all have to come together because you're creating life. So you have to get every aspect of life. So you need hair and makeup are so incredibly different than stunts. And there's kind of a joke on sets that grips and makeup from couples. But like camera is so different than like everyone is so incredibly different. And then as the actor, you have to be like this strange chosen one, navigating through all the different departments, knowing what they do, mastering the elements, and then putting on the art. I mean, it's dope. It's dope. It's pretty cool. Like, it's not too bad.
No. And like when Lois is sick and Jordan finds out that she's sick, like those scenes are like really sad. And how do you get yourself into like a mindset, a headspace to actually play like scenes like that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get into the space of the character. Look, I actually don't know. Like, I think people tend to rank scenes as the difficulty of scenes along with the emotionality of them. And for some parts that's true, but for other parts, I don't find that as true. For me, the more difficult scenes, ironically, some of the more difficult scenes would be something where you're very anxious because the way that you shoot it is that every time the camera cuts, that's a whole new like 5-6 takes. So just imagine, and then 20 minutes in between. So you get burned out easily doing stuff like anxiety, less than deep sadness is kind of this build. Like you can have that within you. Where for me, like those higher energy emotions can be sometimes harder to replicate. But even then, I think it's more just like, what is this? Either way, like you know, you get what I mean. Like the scenes where you're less busy, even like sometimes when you're just kind of saying one line.
Yeah.
For me, it's way harder because you kind of have to create all the context of what your character's doing and all this. So, yeah.
And like the best.
Yeah. Fine, baby. Yeah. That's fine. I do that though a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah.
At some point, just.
I'm good.
I invited a whole other guest with Nona.
There you go. And you know, one of the best parts about the show, probably even for you, if you grew up a fan of DC and Superman, like to have your own powers, like your superpowers. And which of the powers do you like the most, like for Jordan?
I think it's a love-hate relationship with flying, which is a corny answer, but at the same time, the other ones you're not doing very much. I mean, there's some silly ones like smell, where you don't really have to do very much at all. You're just kind of sniffing. There's like ones where like laser vision, and you just kind of feel stupid, and you just.
What's your favorite if you were to actually have one of those powers?
If I were to have one, you know what the one, you know.
Definitely, I would say flying for sure.
Flying is pretty
Nice.
dope. But then also, like, does that include the fact that you can breathe upper atmosphere? Like that's like a thing, because like when you go up there, you can't breathe.
You don't have to go that high.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
you can kind of fly low.
Let's just say it was just for flying and not.
Oh, you know, one of the things I kind of said, this is kind of a weird answer, but like if you had smell, you could smell the atmosphere of other planets, kind of. You know what I mean?
I would not want enhanced smell in New York City.
Oh my God! Yes, exactly.
What
that's a lot. That's a lot of odor.
Bad things, all the good perfume of like all the women, and then like all the flour and fucking bread and like chopped cheeses, and then fucking rat soup, shit, piss, all at the same time. It's like, I don't know what the fucking thing.
That's the real reason they actually moved to Smallville.
So they can just breathe some fresh fucking tree air.
It's all corn though. They get out there, you just can't. That was actually a joke. That was an idea that never got in the show, but it was more of a joke pitch. I was like, because Superman didn't have a job for a while, and Lois was the owner of that tiny newspaper.
Yes.
So I realized they had no money. And so I thought, like, because they live on a corn farm, and I looked that up, it's canon. They were just eating corn every single meal. Really? And like Lois was trying to make corn in different ways of being like, and Clark would come in, look, this is a Mexican corn recipe. Da, 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 da. And then they're just sitting there like, I can't eat any more corn. Like they
yeah, like I think eating corn every day you would grow tired of it, right?
That's what I mean. What? Yeah, but this is also the most ADD interview in the world. But yeah, that's corn. I actually thought that was funny. There was the other idea of like, what if we all rode horses? Like, what if Smallville, the engines broke down, and all of Smallville did some evil plot, and like we all just started having to ride horses everywhere.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because you know what I mean, just horses. That was the whole idea. This is why they don't let me write the show.
It'd probably just be Superman like flying with a horse in his arms.
Right. Cradling the horse. Yeah, exactly. The horse is dying. They're bringing him closer to the sun. It's like Dyad. It's like Dyad. The horse is just like fucking off in the sky. Yeah, right.
He's like, oh, Superman is basically the new fucking Santa Claus.
That should be an interesting thing. What if he started giving powers to animals?
I feel like the thing is, he could pick him up. He could just basically squeeze the horse with his thighs and fucking carry the horse and fly. Why would he do that? Not efficient or like
exactly.
But he is the guy he's like the cow that jumped over the moon.
Yeah, except Superman on a horse Flying over the moon.
Superman and
I
horses.
mean, if he ever gets tired of flying, he could ride a horse, you know?
You could ride a horse. That's like a. You ever seen Futurama?
No.
They do this thing where there's this one character, Bender, who's like a robot, but his joke is that he just wants to kill all humans.
Yeah.
And he's like super selfish, right? He's like sociopathic.
Right.
And then they all just they find like some cream that makes them superheroes, whatever. And like one of them is like Clobberama, the other one's like the Caped Knight, and then the other one just is Super King. And then it's really funny. I gotta show it to you sometime. Like, it's just like it's whatever. It reminded me of that for some reason.
I'm just so tired right now, bro. I literally can't. I think it might honestly start. Like if you get sick,
What?
it's my fault.
What?
What's that?
I have a sore throat.
What?
Oh, okay. So I have to ask you both, like, how with Clark Kent, like how is it that no one could tell that Superman is Clark just by the glasses?
Yeah, that's one I've been asking myself for a while. No, it's canon. It's like it's 90 years old. Like that's the old joke about Superman is that Siegel and Schuster, when they were writing it, they never wrote a superhero before. He's like the Elvis of superheroes. They didn't know what not to do. They just gave him everything. They made his weakness a rock.
Yes,
exactly. On paper, and then he takes off the glass. He's a different person. But that's the idea, is that like of Superman and Lois, and I think of all the Superman since then, they take those premises and they turn that into something that we all like. And that's the interesting part, at least to me, of the different iterations of Superman. Do you go kind of campy with it? At times the Reeves movies were kind of campy.
So yeah, Superman and Lois is definitely more grounded.
Right.
And it really does explore the alter ego thing. That comes with Superman, and explores that more. He's not just in the office, the glasses and stuff. He's raising a family. So
right.
For the stakes definitely feel higher when he goes out and he fights some fucking people. He doesn't feel like some alien guy. He's an actual like American dad.
Right. No, but it's true. Like
American Dad's Superman version.
They made it like super family oriented. Friday Night Lights is that total North Star.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel just comes in.
Oh my God.
That's all my other pitches. All my other pitches are like all my favorite celebrities coming in. Like,
that would be so awesome. Like you should get some.
That's what I mean. I'm like, why
heroes
can't we
on the
get
show.
like Shaq in there for some reason?
Oh my God, could you picture Shaq on the show?
Can you even imagine? Or like, I was always like, I'm a big Beatles fan. It's like Paul McCartney just knocks on the door.
Paul McCartney,
How's it doing? How's it going in here? Like Superman knows him. They dap each other up. How have you been, man?
That would be awesome, yeah.
Yeah, like Sting comes.
Don't you love his Philly accent? That would be awesome. Yeah. That would be awesome.
I was trying to place the accent, to be honest.
It's Philly. Well, I knew this because I talked to him.
Philly?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Philly voice does reach its way up a lot.
I mean, it almost sounds Scottish at points. Like it's
Scottish. Damn.
I was like, I can't place it. It's like American.
Are there a lot of Scottish/Irish in Philadelphia?
Scottish, no. The Italian, Irish, yeah. There's a lot of them in Philly, but
right?
Scottish, not really. No.
Yeah, I feel like Scottish people kind of just stayed there for the most part, right? I don't remember there ever being like any like
mass migration of the Scottish.
Scotsmen.
I can't.
Scotsmen.
Oh. I can't think of it.
No.
I mean, a lot of the Irish came over from the famine in '89. That's true. 49.
1889. Damn, it's recent.
1849. I'm pretty sure that was right. Black
1989.
Black 47. Actually, wait, no, was it 1847? Oh, it don't matter. But yeah, Superman.
Yeah. For Halloween, like you two should do a switch. Like Vince plays your character, and you play the wolf.
That'd be interesting. Honestly, that'd be cool. If I'm here for whatever reason in New York for Halloween, I'll definitely.
Right? Yeah, that would be awesome.
What if the wolf full on wolf. Yeah, I only grow mutton chops. Have you seen? I just shaved them for an audition, but like they get.
I grow sideburns too, but like not as much as you. But they're also kind of straggling in the same way. They're pretty like there's no like they're not uniform. They kind of just grow whatever direction.
It's kind of like
they kind of just like I'm on here. Like, they're not like, oh, I'm gonna grow. I'm a man. It's more just like I'm a man boy.
Right. No.
I'm like you can tell that the facial it was not confident. It had zero confidence coming in. I'm not fucking sure. I'm not sure. Like,
right.
Like
they didn't really commit to the bit.
It's like just the image of uncertainty is our mutton chops.
I mean, mine.
Even though yours become pretty fucking.
Mine grow long, but it doesn't grow anywhere else in my face. It was like I was born to be on the side of a coin.
No, seriously, yeah. We always,
on the side of a
George
coin.
Washington.
Yeah, like.
Doll face George Washington.
Yeah, but also like that helps too because they don't put like makeup on at the time. I like look like I'm wearing makeup. And it looks. I mean, you missed it with the sideburns, but I used to really do it like. Like, you see this? Like that kind of face, yeah, right. That they do on the. I've been thinking that like I need to show up to a red carpet dressed like colonial.
Dude,
you know, like
really should.
Truffled hat and like
you should do it.
Powdered
fucking the long socks outside of the fucking pants,
right?
And a little musket.
We could totally go period.
I don't think I've seen that for a while. The person wearing the socks on top of the pants. I haven't seen that in a while.
I hope not. I mean, that's weird. It's too weird.
Hope not.
Like you know, a lot of people that are older do that with the socks in front of the pants, but yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
I mean, I do it by accident all the time. Like I'm constantly walking out with one leg.
I put my socks on after my pants. Sorry,
I do it happens all the time. Vince would know I have no fashion. He's been taking me out.
No, I didn't say that. I mean,
I never said that. He never said it.
So
I mean,
I can help you.
I got my Superman shirt.
Well, yeah, because you have to talk about the show, so you have to wear the shirt, right?
I have so many Superman shirts because I go to Comic-Con.
You have to give him black T-shirt.
Yeah.
I used to only wear a black T-shirt and black pants every day of high school.
Oh,
like it was like my friends used to call it the primordial swoop of drip. It was like it wasn't even like drip. It was like
cloth on my body. Wait, there's nothing in here. Oh fuck, no, everything is just black. You can't see.
No, literally, no. It's just that I bulk ordered from Amazon the same cargo pants and cargo shorts for the summer, and then I would have a black T-shirt, usually with some sort of science pun. It was really it was that Einstein drip. It was just that's some fucking left brain intelligent like high IQ. I don't know if it proves anything about that.
If I just buy the same shit, it would literally be easier, and I don't have to actually worry about the mental
energy
masturbation about figuring out what the fuck do I wear. It's like no, it's like I have everything. Same thing, every consistency.
Well, in my high school, they made us wear all black. But some kids got crazy.
Oh, really?
Most kids only wore it for drama. So you had to wear it for drama because they wanted all the kids to come in there equal because people came from different socioeconomic statuses. So, yeah.
Also, they wanted to fucking work them afterwards and backstage.
Right. Get back there. But it was a thing. Like they wanted everyone to come in and just be the artists or whatever, and that was LaGuardia. They recruit kids from all over the city.
Okay.
So, yeah. It was interesting. We had to all wear black though. Although most kids changed into their blacks. Like they would wear something nice during the day and change into it. I would just wear it every day. Because I just didn't care enough to dress up in anything.
Good for you, man.
It was really an era. It was an era of
not caring though. That's like the best. That's the best.
Oh, believe me, I didn't care. I didn't look like it.
You care about things. You care about what's
What about you, Vince? You ever wear just all black and go like the goth look or anything?
I would go to Hot Topic because I saw Lil Huddy wear some cool graphics. So if I buy some graphics, then I'm fucking set. I'm chilling. But I wasn't, and good thing I have a decent personality because the outfits were really, and I really thought I was doing something too. And then looking back,
You also the style changes. You're North Carolina, right?
Style changes, South Carolina. Yeah, everybody was thinks South Carolina, but yeah.
I don't know why.
No, everybody like Lily Mandela effect. Like everybody.
Yeah, I would have bet money on that.
Like I remind my roommates of like South Carolina. Like usually, like I have literally probably told Mason over 7 times that I'm from South Carolina, and he thinks it's North Carolina every time. Which was pretty funny. But yeah, no, a lot of hand-me-downs from my dad.
Gotcha.
All the dress shirts I had were my dad's, but he likes a lot of patterns and bright colors, so like wouldn't go.
Okay.
That's a little interesting. They're like very tight, very like Italian European fit.
Right.
Oh,
I used to get a lot of hand-me-downs. I mean, I have an older brother, so like.
Oh, it's your older brother. That's right. I don't know why I keep thinking it's your younger brother.
No, Max is 2 years older than me. So, but he was always taller than me.
Yeah.
But so I'd have his hand-me-downs. The only hand-me-downs that would fit me were from him 2 years before even when I was, right? So like he was when I was 6, I was the same height of him as when he was 4. So I'd wear a 4-year-old's large t-shirt when I was 6. Because right. So it was always like, and sometimes I'd get my cousin would give it to my Max would give it to me.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't get that though. It's a classic. Things come out, it's like Swiss cheese eventually you have to donate it. And then there was a little cousin I had that was below me on the feeding line. My little cousin Colby. So there was at times like a 5th level hand-me-down that I would be giving Colby and just being like, good luck, kid. Yeah.
Oh man. So what do you like most so far about season 3? Like, is there something special thing you like most about season 3 that's actually been aired?
Yeah, you know what? I'd have to say the writing overall, I really love it. I think it's just really well done. The story's really tight. The episodes are really well written. I think Chad Coleman and Daya, they both put on an incredible performance, as does Bitsy and the rest of the cast as well. But like, obviously they have some really heavy lifting to do. Like the fact that we kind of focus back on the story in that season 1-esque way, I was a big fan of, and looked like everyone else was a big fan of too. So, I mean, in the end of the day, that's when I believe Superman and Lois is at its best. And I my opinion doesn't matter that much. I'm not a writer, but as someone that interacts with it a lot, I think Superman and Lois is at its best when it's about the family dealing with extraordinary circumstances. But those themes in the extraordinary circumstances are relatable to everyone. So, in that first season, we had a lot about heritage and home. Where's home? What's my heritage? Home, heritage, right? And we even had an episode, I think episode 2 is called Heritage, I want to say. But episode, and then season 2 was a lot about finding yourself. Who am I? In the context of this crazy world, and there's this other version of me, and what should I believe in? And then season 3 comes in, and I think it's about loss, which is something we all relate to.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's certainly something to see it go from a more philosophical theme in season 2, who am I, to loss, something that's, I think, more like deeper into the ground. Not that I don't like all 3 seasons, I love them all, but I honestly love this one the most. Like, we get better. Let's say, yeah, like it's kind of dope. Like,
oh yeah, and like for you both being young guys on film sets, like how did you both like balance school and work?
Did you have school on a film set?
I should have fucking finished high school, but I did do that a few times, but I did online school for like basically like for sophomore, junior, and then graduated early, so I only did like 2 years of online high school. So yeah, no, I didn't really affect anything, and I honestly probably should have stayed in high school because I had plenty of time to do school. I really thought things were gonna fucking take off, but they didn't. But yeah, so here we are, and now I
took off. There you go.
Undereducated. Uneducated.
Say the word. I mean, I kind of did the opposite though. I think I did too much in the other way. Like I took a bunch of really hard class. So COVID hit the same time that the show did. So I got the show 2 weeks before COVID started, and then COVID hit, got delayed till September. So my entire senior year was online anyway. I was class of 21. I think we both were class of 21, right?
I was actually the class of 20 because I graduated early.
All right.
So I was class of 20. Damn, I haven't been in school for 3 years.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy. No, it goes by. It goes by, and you start realizing you forget everything. You're like, whoa, I'm learning Spanish again.
I remember about the Irish famine, so like that's pretty good. I remember that. History was my worst subject.
Well, I remember
science.
Science. It was. I think it's called Black 47, the potato famine. I don't know why I won't remember what I ate yesterday, but I will remember like that magnesium is atomic number 3, or I don't understand it, but I forgot what we read. Oh yeah, so school
magnesium,
Mg, yeah, it's the third most common element. Like I think 90. It's like something like
and it's good for you guys.
And it's good for
and helps you poop.
It's like 70% of all elements of observable matters, hydrogen, and then like 28% is helium. I think 1% is magnesium, 1% is divided among all the other elements. Because it's like the favorite symbol. Random.
Yeah, like that's awesome. Like I've been out of school alongside. I don't remember a lot of that stuff, but at least you know.
It's like I also watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm a very curious person.
Yeah.
I also like, I'm founding this NGO, We the Future, right now, and it's dealing with the UN and some other entities that I can't announce yet.
Yeah.
So having a general knowledge of a little bit of everything, and everything about nothing, has been really helpful in that regard, because I kind of have this singular mission, the whole thing. So getting a base so that I can relate to others and bring them in, which is part of that mission, is very helpful.
Yeah, because I saw that like you do like a lot of stuff for climate change, right?
Yeah, climate change is an element of it. We the Future. Well, honestly, we're doing a big announcement, so I don't want to spoil it just yet. But
yeah,
We the Future is climate adjacent. But a big part of it is unity. Big part of it's about bringing people together.
Oh, okay.
But I did speak at COP27 at the UN Innovation Hub.
Is that nerve-wracking or not?
Yeah, I mean, I was in a foreign country. I flew out a couple days before, without knowing. I'm sorry, I flew out not knowing a couple days before I was even going. Wrote the speech very quickly. It was an intense journey, but it was worth it. I had a mission there, and we got to meet some incredible people, including some people from the Sultanate of Oman and also Saudi, which are obviously big OPEC countries. Yeah, that was very fruitful in a lot of ways, and it kind of helped set up my diplomatic and activist career in a very nice way. And yeah, I also work with Sing for Hope, and I still haven't done the post. So yesterday was the craziest day of my. I was gonna say that. No, I went to Egypt. It was one of the craziest days of my life. I didn't go to Egypt yesterday. I mean, like for COP. My life's been crazy for a little while now, but yesterday was pretty wild. So it started out. I went to Sing for Hope. They went to that charity with the kids. And yeah. So they put those pianos for the folks at home. Put pianos all around the city. They paint them. They put them around the city. They let everyone play them, and then they go to New York City public schools after they're done in the summer, and then they use some of that money to educate these kids at the Sing for Hope Lab. It's really just an incredible organization. I used to play at those pianos as a child, and it was a big part of my life. So I got to bring it all back. And yeah, so I visit all those kids in the Sing for Hope Lab constantly, or not constantly, but as much as I can. And I also help foster a deal with them in the New York Mets Foundation. So they gave me this award yesterday, which was really awesome, which I was going to do more officially on my Instagram, because they also reach 100,000 followers. So it was like all this thing in one day that I wanted to do all these announcements. And yeah, I'm the first ever youth ambassador for Sing for Hope.
That is really cool.
And then on the same day, it's gone. It's gone. And then at the same time, I got the renewal, and the renewal came with some other other news that I can't really speak about right now, but the whole thing is crazy. You're about to see, I think, the show take a interesting shift that I can't speak about it one way or the other because we're also in a writer's strike. So it's gonna be a crazy year, but a lot happened yesterday for sure.
Damn, that is really cool. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, big day. I
Yeah.
also got some time to busk on the streets for a little while. It was cool.
Today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
I was with my friend Fabio, who you have to meet. You will know Fabio. Fabio travels the world. He plays piano. One piano long enough to make money for the plane ticket to the next place.
That's sick.
And he just keeps going.
That's so cool.
He's been doing it for 20-something years now.
That's sick.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's wow.
Oh, he's incredible. I mean, he's one of
How
those
old is he? Like, in his 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a dear friend. I've known him for a long time now. So he got me into acting in a weird way.
Oh really?
More seriously, yeah. Like I was always doing it, but it was more serious after encountering him and kind of at a Sing for Hope piano, which was the thing.
Wow.
And I kind of rediscovered why I love art and by
Yeah.
extension acting because I love life and I love people. Yeah, I gave a speech about that on the International Day of Hope. I spoke a lot about him and what Sing for Hope did for me and all that, which is also interesting because they're two completely separate organizations, both called Hope. There's Sing for Hope, and then there's Shine Hope, which is just the other like scientific end of hope.
Yeah.
Sing for Hope is like music. Yeah.
Wow. Like, but you also do like stuff with songs and too, right? Like you play songs or sing and
I've written a bunch of songs now.
Yeah.
I've written like I think almost 150 songs.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. I play guitar enough, but I also mainly play piano. And I play the dog is coming in. Hello everyone, this is my dog again. Yeah, I play piano. I'm also learning drums and some other stuff. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I play a lot of instruments. Hopefully might be coming out with stuff soon. I play it on the live a lot, play all my originals, but my quality is quite terrible. He's the best.
Did you ever put out songs like release them or anything?
I haven't released any of them.
You should.
Yeah, people tell me to. I played them live once at Lamplighter in Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
And everyone likes them when I play them enough. Yeah, it's something that's very special to me. Acting is also very special to me, but also it's the thing. It really took off for me. So I have to treat it with a certain decorum. That with music, it's really just my complete creative element. So you always kind of need that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should do a band and have Vince in it. Vince, you know how to play anything?
I can play some guitar and sing a tiny bit.
Do you go sing?
You should come on. Like you should at least come on for like a track.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be great. We sang Thinking Out Loud.
Yes, we did.
Nice. So if you two were
honestly, it's kind of hard. You have to really push.
It's rangy. For sure.
Yeah, you really have to belt, man. You really have to push.
Can you see this? Can you see my dog right now?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, look at him. Oh.
Whoa, he's getting mad.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I know exactly.
That was the Chewbacca noise.
Man,
I'm gonna run to the store.
Okay. And then we can wrap this up in a second here. We gotta do some auditions.
Want to come with us?
Definitely.
Or do you want to prepare your audition?
Yeah, I'll come with.
How long is your audition?
My audition it's quite short, and I already did it, so it's just a redo.
Oh, it's a redo. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's we can do yours first, honestly.
Okay.
Well, I will ask you one final question then, and it would be if you two were doing a karaoke song together, what do you think your song would be?
Thinking out loud.
What would this karaoke song be?
We should make a band. We should make a duo group called the Heckling Children.
That's a good song. That's a good song. I like that.
Yes, Tyler and the Hecklins.
Tyler and the Hecklins.
That sounds like something an AI would produce a picture of. Like Tyler and the Hecklins.
That would be an interesting band, right?
What? Yeah.
We just have heckling like in the front, shirtless, just looking sexy, and we're like doing all the work in the back. No. It's on the piano, and I'm like running around like just
He's just jacked. Yeah, right. He's just posing.
He's just doing bodybuilding poses.
Well, I mean,
We're
it actually
looks
looks like you both have been going to the gym too.
Yeah, I'm trying to fit the role as much as I can.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I'm trying to get fit to be the Raw.
There we go. There we go.
I haven't gone to the gym. Actually, today was the first day I went back to the gym in like a month and a half. But I have been doing 150 push-ups, 150 squats, and 150 calf raises.
Ooh, wow.
So I've been doing that every day, which is not actually not that bad. You just do 15 repetitions for each of those exercises back to back, and then repeat that 10 times.
Right.
And I fucking forget how many like sets I've done, so I'll just like a tally. So
I always forget.
I'll finish. I'll just tally it, do them again, fucking tally it. You know, and rest.
Right.
But pretty good home workout if you like don't feel like going to the gym, just do 150 push-ups. Like do 15 push-ups straight.
Actually, I'm
15 squats, 15 calf raises, and then just do it again. I mean, I'm doing the calf raises because my calves are like.
My calves are tiny too.
No. Like, why do we both have such...
Are
we have
you two comparing calves now?
I'm not gonna lie though, my tape is gonna take a bit.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for having us both on.
Definitely.
I know it was an unexpected double feature. So
no, it was great. I loved it. Like it was nice meeting you and talking to you, and it's always good seeing Vince.
Yeah, it's always good seeing you too.
Yeah, likewise. And yeah, man, this was great, and also great creative questions on the spot. Like I know it was probably like sudden. So
hey, you know, I'm used to doing this now, the interview show. So yeah.
Right. I get that. I can see that. All right,
and
man.
I want to say congrats too on season 4.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for doing this. It was really fun chatting, and good luck with your all auditions.
Thank you very much. What do you know when this will air?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna post it the same night. So after I'm done with this, I'll download it and put it right up.
Okay, perfect.
We'll talk to you later.
All right. Yeah. Bye, guys. See you, Vince.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.